Hello, Grace. It feels like forever. I thought my chance with you was gone. Now I see your face. It reminds me of your mercy, and please let me say I was wrong. Never knew your touch was endless, how you never run dry of forgiveness. Didn't know how bad it was afraid just because. Sorry, fear. Grace has just taken your place. Good morning, and I am back after some technical difficulties with your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it the last time you heard it. Huh? I'm CJ. Let's get it started. The 2012 Little League World Series continued their play on the diamond yesterday, starting in the consolation game as Uganda sneaked past Oregon 3-2. Mexico simply demolished Caraco 6-2, and California shut out and hammered Connecticut 5-0. Now on to the big leagues in Major League Baseball, starting with the American League. The Toronto Blue Jays were defeated by the Detroit Tigers 5-3, and another 5-3 score. The LA Angels defeated the Boston Red Sox with Mark Trumbo's 30th homer. The Kansas City Royals needed 10 innings to shut out the Tampa Bay Rays 1-0, and yet another 5-3 score. The Baltimore Orioles got past the Texas Rangers as Nate McLaughlin hit his first homer, while the New York Yankees were pounded by the Chicago White Sox 7-3 behind Kevin Youkilis's grand slam. The Minnesota Twins were blasted by the Oakland A's 5-1, and the Seattle Mariners pummeled the Cleveland Indians also with the score of 5-1 as Jesus Montero knocked in his 13th homer. The Queens of the basketball court reigned supreme last night in the WNBA with 5 games that tipped off, starting with the Tulsa Shock getting knocked off in overtime by the Connecticut Sun 82-80 as Kyra Lawson was hot with 19 points and the game clinching 3-pointer with 11.8 seconds left in the game. The Washington Mystics was defeated by the San Antonio Silver Stars 75-72 with Becky Hammond's game high of 22 points. The New York Liberty crushed the Chicago Sky 77-67 as Cappie Pondexter lit up the scoreboard with 25 points, and Plynette Pearson got in the action as well with 21 points, while the Minnesota Lynx walloped the Seattle Storm 86-73 behind the triple threat of Simone Augustus 22 points, Maya Moore's 20 points, and a double-double from Rebecca Brunson with 20 points and 14 glass-grabbing rebounds. And the LA Sparks powered past the Indiana Fever 79-69 with a double-double from Nika Agumake with 12 points and 10 rebounds. For your post-London Game Olympic news, 6-time Grammy winner Taylor Swift will perform at the 2012 MTV Video Music Awards next month, and she will have some other golden company as the U.S. women's gymnastics team known as the Fierce Five as Gabby Douglas, Michaela Maroney, Alexandra Raceman, Kayla Ross, and Jordan Weaver will be presenters at the September 6th show. An official says one of Somalia's best female athletes, Samia Yusuf Omar, drowned after the small boat she was riding in capsized off the Libyan coast during an attempted crossing to Italy for training a month ago, and may God rest her soul in peace. And finally, the Brazilian Olympic Committee says boxing officials have turned down its request to review the result of the Olympic final in the 75-kilogram division final, in which Esquiva Florentino Falcao lost 14-13 to Japanese boxer Ryota Murata, as they cited not enough evidence was present to prompt a review. This sports segment was sponsored by The Spa in Orlando, Florida, as they were voted Best Spa in Orlando Weekly yet again. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cj@cjsports.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my innovative blog site, cjsports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at cjsports. That's CEEJAY. Stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling, because God has something special in store for you.